Hello students, in this video we are going to prove Havel-Akin theorem. So what is Havel-Akin algorithm states means? Already we have studied in last video itself. We have used the result in previous video. Now we are going to prove the result. So what is Havel-Akin algorithm means? A non-increasing sequence. So it should be a decreasing sequence. A non-increasing sequence S. So this sequence is having D1, D2, D3, etc. And n should be greater than or equal to 2. D1, D2, D3, etc. of non-negative integers. All are non-negative integers where D1 should be greater than or equal to 1. So whenever D1 is equal to 1, we can stop. If it is greater than or equal to 1, whenever it is 0, we can stop. So whenever D1 is greater than or equal to 1, this sequence is said to be graphical if and only if S1 such that D2 minus 1, D2 means second degree, D2 minus 1, D3 minus 1, etc. D of D1 plus 1 minus 1, D of D1 plus 2, etc. Dn is also graphical. If this sequence is graphical, then S is also graphical. This is what we are going to prove. So let us assume S1 is graphical. We are going to prove S is also graphical. So now our data is S1 is graphical. That is, there is a graph G1. This graph for graph G1 with vertices V of G1 or so in G of V1 we will not have first vertex, it starts from second, right? So for convenience I am writing it as V2, V3, etc. Vn. See, if here we are having n number of vertices, here obviously we are having n minus 1 number of vertices, right? If this is 10, this will be 9, right? Because we are starting from second term, right? Therefore, G1 vertices are V2, V3, etc. Vn. Such that, what is the degree? How this degree of Gi is defined? Di minus 1 first degree V2 vertex, degree of V2 is D2 minus 1 means D2 minus 1. Therefore, degree of V2 is D2 minus 1. Degree of V3 is V3 minus 1. Till where? Till D is equal to D1 plus 1. Right? Therefore, Di minus 1 if 2 less than or equal to I less than or equal to D1 plus 1. Whenever it is greater than D1 plus 1, it is Di itself. Till n, it is Di. See, D2 minus 1 is degree of some vertex. The vertex I am taking it as V2. This vertex I am taking it as V3. Till n vertex we are having. What is degree of V2? D2 minus 1. What is degree of V3? D3 minus 1. Therefore, it is Di minus 1. Till where it is? Di minus 1 till D is equal to D1 plus 1. So, from 2 to D1 plus 1. After that, the degree remains as it is, right? Dn remains Dn itself. Dn minus 1 remains Dn minus 1 itself. Therefore, it is Di from D1 plus 2 to n. D1 plus 2 to n. Therefore, what is this? It follows that this is degree of some vertex. This is also degree of some vertices, right? So, it follows that S is a degree vertex of G. If data is S1 is graphical. S1 is this. How it is defined? In this way. What is S1? Degree vertex of each vertex. Therefore, S is also a degree sequence of G. Since S is a degree sequence of G, this implies S is graphical. Now we have to prove the converse part. Our data is G is graphical now. G is graphical. It means S is graphical. Now we have to prove S1 is also graphical. So a graph G has a degree sequence S. This graph G has a degree sequence S and contains a vertex U of degree D1 such that U is adjacent to vertices whose degree are D2, D3, D4, etc. Degree of U is D1 and it is adjacent to vertices whose degree are D2, D3, etc. till D of D1 plus 1. Then obviously S1 is a degree sequence of H minus U. We are removing U. We are considering a vertex U. Degree of this vertex is U is D1. It means greatest degree in this graph G. And it is adjacent to D2, D3, D4, etc. See here. If U is of degree 5, it means it is adjacent to 5 vertices, right? Now this vertex is also having some degree. This vertex is also having some degree. This vertex is also having some degree. This vertex is having degree. This vertex is also having degree. This vertex degree I am taking it as D2, D3, D4, etc. till D of D1 plus 1. Obviously when we group this, S1 is a degree sequence of H minus U. H is a subgraph and the proof of the converse is complete. Suppose if there does not exist a graph with degree sequence S, if there does not exist, see if graph G is having a degree sequence S, obviously there exists S1 degree sequence also. If there does not exist a graph G with sequence S contains a vertex U with the property like this. Now we have to check whether this condition holds good or not. We are considering a vertex U which is of highest degree and we are considering adjacent vertices degree also. Right? Suppose if there does not exist a graph G with degree sequence S containing a vertex U with this property. Now we are going to check whether S1 is graphical or not. So now we are assuming no graph G with degree sequence S. This is our data. Containing a vertex of degree D1. That is adjacent to this vertices or we does not have D1 and as a contradiction we are considering adjacent to vertices of degree D2, D3, etc. D of D1 plus 1. According to our data, there does not exist any graph G with a sequence S containing D1, D2, D3, etc. with vertices with vertex U. This is our data. As a contradiction, I am assuming there is no graph with degree S containing a vertex U with degree D1 and adjacent to the vertices D2, D3, D4, etc. This we are having. So what is our vertex set of G? vertex set of G is V1, V2, etc. Vn. Vertex set of G I am taking like this. With the degree of Vi I am taking it as Di, where I is equal to 1, 2, 3 n. Sum of the degree of vertices adjacent to V1 is large as possible, because D1 should be the greatest value. So among these vertices, whichever vertices is having highest degree, I am taking it as V1 vertex. So we are having degree of V1 is, D1 is of greatest degree for the vertex with highest degree. Since V1 is not adjacent to the vertices, V1 is having a vertex, V1 is a vertex which has highest degree, and according to our data it is not adjacent to the vertex with degree 2, vertex with degree 3, etc. till D of D1 plus 1. So V1 is not adjacent to the vertices with degree D2, D3, etc. degree D1 plus 1. So V1 must be adjacent to a vertex Vs having smaller degree than this. Right? V is not adjacent to this, but degree of V1 is, see, we are having V1 degree as 5. V2 degree as 4. V3 degree as 3. So this is our D1, this is our D2, this is our D3. In first case, if degree of 5 is adjacent to V2, V3, V4, etc., this theorem is satisfied. But now, degree of V1 is 5. It means it is adjacent to 5 vertices. Now, these 5 vertices are not V2, V3, V4, V5. Right? This is not equal to V2. This is not equal to V3. V2 is second highest degree. V3 is third highest degree, etc. So, it is not adjacent to V3, V4, V5, V6. It means it is adjacent to some other vertices V7, V8, means which is having small degree or less degree. Therefore, V1 is adjacent to a vertex Vs, some vertex. I am considering it as Vs having a small degree. Smaller degree than V2, V3, etc. And smaller degree than a vertex Vr. It means degree of Vs is less than degree of Vr. Vs is adjacent to V1, V1, Vs. Vr is not adjacent to V1. V1 is adjacent to Vs now. Vs is of some small degree. Then Vr. Vr is higher degree. V1 is not adjacent to Vr. V1 is adjacent to Vs. So, if V1 does not adjacent to Vr and V1 is adjacent to Vs, there exist vertices Vr and Vs with, what is degree of Vr? Should be greater than degree of Vs. Because we are considering V1 is adjacent to smaller degree, vertex with smaller degree. V1 is not adjacent to vertex with higher degree. Therefore, degree of Vr is greater than degree of Vs, such that V1 is adjacent to Vs, V1 is not adjacent to Vr. Since degree of Vr is equal to dr and degree of Vs equal to ds. It means dr is greater than ds. There exists a vertex T such that T is adjacent to Vr but not adjacent to Vt is adjacent to Vr and Vt is not adjacent to Vs. VR means this vertex is of degree R. So it will be having R number of vertices connected to it, right? That vertex we are taking it as one of the vertices as VT. So VT is adjacent to VR and it is not adjacent to VS. It is not adjacent to VS. So we are considering a graph. We are going to reconstruct a graph G dash. G is our graph with V1 adjacent to VS, V1 not adjacent to VR. Degree of VR is greater than degree of VS. In this case, there exists a vertex VT such that VT is adjacent to VR and VT is not adjacent to VS. Now, G dash is obtained from G. From G, we are going to obtain the graph G dash by removing the edges V1, VS. We are going to remove this vertex V1, VS. Means V1 is adjacent to smaller degree vertex. We are going to remove this and VR, VT. We are going to remove these two vertices and add a vertex V1 to VR. Previously it is not existing. Now we are going to add a edge between V1 and VR, VS and VT. When we remove these two edges and when we add these two edges, obviously higher degree vertex is adjacent to lower degree vertex. Means next to lower degree vertex. And it is not adjacent to least degree vertices. Therefore, also G1 and G dash is having same number of vertex set and edge set also. Now, S is the degree sequence. For this, we are having S as a degree sequence which satisfies the condition as in our case 1. So, hence this theorem is proved. So, whenever we are having a graph G with degree sequence S as a vertex U or V1 adjacent to a vertices of degree D2, D3, etc. The condition is satisfied and therefore we are having S as graphical. Whenever S1 is graphical, we are having S is also graphical. That's what we have to prove.